welcome to Crafty Peep. It is Monday and we are coming back from our little mini vacation to Brenham, Chapel Hill, and where did we just go? Round Top. Round Top was a bust. All the antique shops are closed on Monday. My friend said that the big one was in March, so she said we will definitely be coming back. But the cottage that we had all to ourselves last night, several people that wrote in the guest book stay at the cottage to go to Round Top. It was, what, 25 miles from the cabin that we stayed at. So we hit up 3 wineries yesterday. All of them were great. We bought 2 bottles of sweet whites from 2 of the different places. Bought local honey at one of them, so can't wait to try that. And the first one had mango in what taste did it have it in? Mango and something. Here's my driver, Bobby. Say hi, Baba.
Hi.
He always says hi, Bob. It had mango, and I just asked what their sweetest white was, and then Bob had a sweet red with hints of what did it have hints of in your what red? Do you remember?
No.
But
I was too drunk.
he was not. The lady helping us also sells supplemental insurance, so she was giving him all kinds of tips, and he got her business card. So very good little hookup right there. And then I think at the first winery we went to, I texted because I didn't have anything on the Airbnb where we were, the house we were getting, and she said, told her where we were, and she said that is directly behind me. Well, we get up to this morning to head to the Round Top. Well, we went to go look at the country club and this bed and breakfast that we had stayed in several years ago when the kids were little. It's for sale, y'all, and oh my gosh, we want it so bad. Haven't called the realtor, but just driving in the driveway, yeah, a little bit over our price range, we're thinking. A little bit. So
$2.5 million over.
probably. So directly, we can see what she was talking about. Directly in, we were drinking our wine, looking out over these woods, and that next farm road would have been hers. So that was kind of crazy. The second winery, I'm kind of getting them confused. Oh, that's where we bought the honey and met a couple that had just driven up for the day from Houston. It was meeting their mother-in-law back in Houston for barbecue. So we had a great conversation with them, took some pictures by the vineyard. I'll show those later. I'm hoping to turn all the pictures into a video when I teach myself how to do that this week. And then we only had 45 minutes to get to the next winery. So we get there, and the guy was real sweet, and that was it was a Riesling. The sweetest one he had was a Riesling, and we bought a bottle there and loved it. And I bought a glass at each one of them with their etched saying. So that was fun. I think there's 2 more to hit next time we come up. Well, 1 more that we didn't hit. It was either they closed at 4 yesterday because it was Sunday. So we feel like we have been out of town for more than 24 hours. So I recommend, if you have somewhere local that you can get away to, do it. It was so awesome. The little cottage we stayed in, we will definitely be staying in there again. It was just awesome. But we didn't get the breakfast part of it, so I have to read. I don't ever remember. She said she sent me a email, and I did not ever remember getting that email. So, and in the book, it said something about an awesome breakfast. She did leave these little bitty breakfast sweets, I guess, and Bob had a few and said they were good. But usually when you've stayed at a bed and breakfast, I didn't know if she was going to knock on the door this morning with a hot bed and breakfast. Anyway, we left before that so we could go junking at Round Top, but it was a bust. So all in all, great trip. We have 3 wine glasses and 2 bottles of wine. Well, 1 and 3/4 because Bob, one was a screw top. So we stayed outside. The cottage was in the woods. So, I mean, pitch black with, there might have been a screech owl, but besides that, total silence, total blackness, except for it was on a FM road, I think, and so cars would go by every few minutes. But great trip. So yeah, try to get away, energize your battery. So tomorrow I am working a half a day and then getting back in that craft room and getting after it so I can videotape it for y'all. I did order a 12 bin organizer, and I believe I probably have enough soft-sided canvas things to go in there. If not, I'll run to Dollar Tree and get a couple more of those little locker bins to put in there. Bob went to his first Dollar Tree. How did you like that, old Bob? Did you see he went? Tell him what you really said. Actually, that wasn't bad at all. It was kind of neat. He got Jumbie, what are those called? Those little stretch things? Bungee cords and rope that he needed for his little golf cart area. So, and I got these scalloped little things from the party section that I've been looking at that mine did not have. So I got 2 of those. And then right across the road, we went to the most fantastic Mexican restaurant ever. The Italian margarita was fantastic. Bob called the waiter over and said, what'd you say, Bob?
I asked how they keep plates so hot.
Because from the time they sat it down to the time he was done, the beans and the rice were still steaming. He said they keep those great big metal wrought iron, right? The wrought iron plates on a flame starting at 9 in the morning all the way. They keep those plates on that heat. So that was pretty neat, and it was very yummy. So we're like, all right, this is our regular place to come for Mexican when we buy the bread and breakfast tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
You can wish and dream. So
that's all it is.
I know, but that's how I said. That's how dream and reality starts, is with a little mustard seed of a dream. So,
rob a bank.
Rob a bank, not. So now we are heading back to Houston. We have about an hour and a half trip because the Round Top was 25 minutes outside of Brenham, so it added kind of a half hour onto our trip. No biggie. But I did get a picture of the junk gypsy that's on TV for Junkin', the antiques. It's a hot pink 2-lady show. I don't know if it's still on, but I would have loved if that would have been open today, but it was not. So I will let you all go. I will be live 3 with T on Wednesday. I will do another pre-recorded for you tomorrow, and I will upload this so you can have it today. Have a blessed day. Stay crafty and stay kind. Bye, y'all.